Hello, everybody. Again, the meditation, the myth, and the mystery, segment three. Uh, just before we go into the segment, in the last segment, a couple of corrections. I used the word deducing and deduction interchangeably. We And then I noticed, in the flow, I was just making that mistake. Uh, Deducing, we all know, deducing means to analyze information. That's what it means in general. Deducing, you're interpreting, you're analyzing a given set of information, and uh, and the noun form of deducing is deduction. But then when you say deducting, that's not deducing. Deducting is to subtract something. Let's say you 10 minus 5, or 15 minus 10 equals 5. Now that's, you're deducting 10 from 15 and arriving at the net figure. So that's now that process is called deducting, subtracting. It's an arithmetical process, subtracting some amount from a bigger amount. Oh, so now the word deducting and deducing strangely has the same noun form, deduction. Okay, deducting, the noun form is deducting, is the verb form, the noun form is deduction. Deducing is the verb form and the noun form is deduction. So I don't think most people would have caught that, but there are linguists among the viewers who might make note of this little thing. So I just wanted to correct that. And the second thing, this is a mistake about when I speak. Sometimes I use the word and I I use it to convey, without my knowledge, to convey the opposite meaning. I use the word while that word, the opposite is true. For instance, in one area when I was trying to explain the brain, mind, and the will, I said the brain. I think I said uh, the mind is a corporeal organ. No, it means the opposite. Corporeal is something physical. Yes, brain is the corporeal organ. I meant to say mind is an incorporeal aspect. Incorporeal means nothing, it's not physical. So the will, the mind, these are incorporeal aspect of our function of the brain. Brain on its own, it's just uh, just an organ, but something else is working through the brain. Just the best analogy would be a computer. Brain is comparable to a computer, and then the applications. We could, by analogy, we could compare the mind and the will to the computer application. Without the computer application, even the best of computer is not going to do the job. So that, just want to make that clear. Corporeal and incorporeal. Okay, so the will is an incorporeal aspect of the brain. Mind is an incorporeal aspect of the brain, because at the end of your life, your body is here, your brain is here. Nobody can point out to the mind or the will, which was animating the brain, the your whole, your entire being. Uh, so that's it. I guess we got that out of us. Now quickly get to this segment. A few things. There's so much information. Again, I don't know how to condense it. I'll try my best, and to the best of my ability. Okay, we touched on the meditation, the methods by which the techniques they use to uh, achieve the point of stillness of the mind. Those techniques, those methods, uh, there are several, and I said I'll mention three or four. Yes, the number one, the sound meditation. You listen to a sound or you chant a syllable. You keep your mind occupied. Uh, give the task. Mind is the problem. Mind is uh, the uh, the the aspect that doesn't want to meditate. That's rampant with fleeting thoughts. So if you can still the mind, you have achieved meditation. It's not as easy as it sounds. Sometimes you can spend a lifetime and you don't get there, and people get frustrated and they should just walk away. And I guess, for instance, someone in the 60s, I think, John Lennon, I believe, the Beatles. He I guess he was trying to study meditation. I think subject to correction, don't quote me on this. From what I understand, he was in touch with Ma, the Indian Maharishi. Again, I could be wrong. I'm just quoting by my vague memory. And then he spent several years, and at the end of it, he came out and said, "This is all total nonsense." So it's just see. I think it is what you're. I believe in a force. Again, a belief uh, by observing life events, like observing other people's lives events in general. uh, you see this strange phenomenon when you're destined to receive it. Nothing can prevent you getting it. It just not even it's like we come into this world, we come in with an expiry date, just like you know the pharmaceutical products or medicine that they put out in the market. It has an expiry date. Everything has an expiry date. And so uh, we don't know the expiry date, right? And it's a mystery, just like there's so many mysteries surrounding life. That's one of the mysteries. If only we know when we are going to expire. No, we don't know. Life wouldn't be normal if everybody were to know their expiry date. No. So that's one area. And so we'll talk about, let's uh, let's uh, let's talk about the methods by which we can, methods that are recommended for meditation. The most popular ones are the sound meditation, and the second one is Jiddu Krishnamurti's method, observing your thoughts. And when you observe your thoughts as your own thoughts, your thoughts will slow down instead of going with the thought. So that's, I guess, another method. And I like to, the third one I like to enumerate is this the it's a popular method, observing your own breath. When you keep observing your breath slows down. And so that's another method. The breath is directly correlated to the thought process. Your quest is to silence your mind, to attain to to attain the stillness state of the thoughts. So that's the third method. And uh, I like to think of the fourth method in my own mind as the Kundalini meditation. The Kundalini meditation is, I hate to use the Sanskrit terms. Nobody, what Sanskrit? It's said to be the ancient language, and there is debates raging about whether Tamil is the primordial language or the ancient language or Sanskrit. Sanskrit is what Latin to Sansk- what Sanskrit is to the Hindu philosophy is comparable to what Latin is to the the Western religions, the Judaism or Christianity. Uh, so there you go. So we have these. Most of these things are coming from an ancient tradition. People like to. It's a use this. Non-existing. Sanskrit is a dead language. Latin is a dead language, but Latin is still in very much in vogue in legal legal discipline. Phrases, maxims are cannot be it can be succinctly captured in Latin as opposed to saying it in English. So it's the same thing. Sanskrit has certain sounds, and it's unique in its own right. So Kundalini meditation. Kundalini has now they talk about uh, seven chakras. Again, chakra is a Sanskrit term. What it is in simple English, it's neurohormonal centers. There are seven centers. You could focus on those centers. The first center is at the lower end of the spinal column, but along parallel to the spinal column, just above your genitalia. So that's the first chakra. They have names. I'm not going to use those terms. I'll just say first chakra. Second chakra is just beneath the navel, belly button, and the first chakra, parallel to the spinal column. So that's the second chakra. The third chakra is said to be uh, the navel button, the belly button, navel, and so that's the third one. The fourth one is the heart chakra, as they call it. That's right between the pectoral muscles, right there, and that's the fourth one. And the fifth one is right where right below your Adam's apple. Uh, for when I say Adam's apple, I'm referring to the men's anatomy, but right there for women as well. So that's that. And the sixth chakra is the third eye, right between your uh, your eyes, and that's the third chakra. And the final one is right on the head, the scalp. So right there. So there you go. Seven chakras, seven neurohormonal centers. What this means is, what are these chakras? They say Kundalini energy and all that. Okay, lingo. But I'm trying to say it in simple English. What it means is, like induction in electricity, these neurohormonal centers have you can induce the uh, certain your 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 energy centers. These are like the hormonal centers. So in meditation, you could that's one way. You focus one by one. You focus and just one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You go and finally focus on the on the top chakra, and that's meditation. All right, and I guess will there's so much more to talk about it, different aspects. We'll we'll talk about it on the next segment, segment 4. uh, I hope I didn't again digress too much, try to explain everything in detail, but I need to do it succinctly as well. I'm trying my best. uh, Thank you for your patience. Appreciate your you listening to me.